Hey, what's going on, PT?
Alright, we'll get the show on the road here in a bit. Looks like the pipes. We're loading now, of course. We're loading on the other side. Yo, what up, everyone? Ben. Just one lesson today after this, huh? Oh, really? Tomorrow? Yeah. Wednesday. Hey, Terry. Okay, cool. Because of that class, tentatively, I'm just going to do an hour and a half tonight. So instead of the 2, because I have a class and I don't want to stagger in waiting for them and whatnot. So you can charge an hour and a half on my card. Cool. All right, we'll get things set up. Let's see if people start showing up. Oh, we got some people in here a little bit. Brittany, Amanda, what's going on, y'all? Just getting set up right now. Just making sure everything's dialed in, waiting for my buddy to show up. Gonna make some bongs tonight. So hang out, chill, hit that follow button, drop some fire emojis in the chat for some support, and enjoy the show. We're gonna do some red and orange ones today. Probably gonna get started in about 5-10 more minutes, maybe, give or take. So let's see what's up. Hey, there we go. What's up? In the meantime, I have you guys stare at the glory hole. There it is. All right. Let me put the BRB right back. BRB, that's just worst case scenario. We'll say 7 minutes. Starting now. Okay. Hang tight. Get my keys. And we'll get situated here in a bit. Yeah. screen here in a second. About to get the show on the road. What's up, everybody? Any fire emojis in the chat yet? I think I see some fire emojis. Let me see. Maybe not. Oh, no fire emojis yet. What's up, Kerfluffle? Island Vibes. About to get this show on the road right now. Hang tight, chill, post up, share the show, hit the likes, drop those fire emojis. We're gonna make some fire style bongs. We're doing red and orange today, or orange and red. I'm gonna take my sweater off now because it's a warm day today. So it's warm outside. It's freaking hot in here. Man, I swear I must have left my sweater here too. All right. Yeah, maybe we'll use the restroom first before going there with the mic on. Okay, let me go use the restroom and I'll be right back. We'll get started here in a bit. That's what we'll do today. Dun, 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 dun. Not too bad. All right, I guess we'll get the show started. How's it looking?
50 degrees, man.
Yeah.
A whole big difference.
Oh yeah. It's a lot thicker or what? Does it
Yeah,
feel?
it's a lot thicker. You get bigger gathers, longer strip, shorter working time.
Yeah, likewise. All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, we got us some glass out of the main furnace, where we keep the glass. We'll come over here and move the camera when we can. Show you guys the furnace. So inside here is a big ceramic bowl full of liquid molten glass. Pick up some color. I got the color laid out over here in these scoops. It's gonna roll right across this orange color. It's an opaque orange. Although people say it looks like yellow. I think it looks orange when it's cool, then it heats up. It might have like a little reaction. Then it turns yellow maybe. I don't know. Alright, so I got 2 coats of this orange on there and I'm about to do some red next. Make sure you guys check out the notes. I think I got notes on there. Should have the notes on there. So yeah, you guys are out here chilling in Seattle right now. This is downtown Seattle at the Seattle Glass Blowing Studio. I'm one of the instructors here. Okay, I got my red chunks. So the orange is more of a smaller, finer grain, while the red is a big, chunkier, spotty. It's gonna look more like mosaic with the red. All right. Oh, let me Yeah, I can't reach the camera so far. I'll get in the picture here in a bit. Shake it up. The air. Wait for the air to heat up enough that the air expands. There you can see the shape inflating. My coworkers all looking at the Spotify like, who put this on? Yep, I did. Give me a little bit of slack. You have to compress there. That's what that sound was. I need to build up more pressure. Maybe on the next round. All right, I'm gonna pick up some more glass. Hopefully, it's not having a reaction. Oh, what's that? We'll let the pressure build up. Let the pressure build. Okay, I'm going to separate it from this pipe onto another pipe. Drain round, drain round. All right, so I grabbed a little bit of glass on a separate pipe. I'm going to lay this piece down on the rail there and let it kind of roll across the rail while I set this piece up on the second pipe. Now we'll just let that kind of bond together for a second. Add my little bit of water to the constricted point up here. Tap the pipe and it breaks right off. Thank you, sir. Dang, all right, so now I just kind of focus my heat on the top, start to melt that, get that edge that just cracked, nice and molten, smooth out the sharp edges, and then just kind of touch up, do my little final touch-ups at the very end of it. And I'll give it one last quick overall heat before I take it off the pipe, just to kind of neutralize and even up the heat on everything. Okay, so now I just let everything cool down. Then I'll get ready to take it off the pipe here after I give it one more final heat. Yo, what's up, B2 Smiley? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the shop. Quick little heat. Oh. Oh, the tripod's down. The tripod's down. I gotta fucking man up and hold the tripod while I'm fucking glass blowing. No, I can't do this, I think. It's either one or the other. Oh, the pallet finally broke, huh? Okay, I'll be right back. Wow. One down. I don't know, like 40 to go. Switch it up right here for you guys instead. How about that? I can chat, see what's going on with the chat. See some of the furnace, see me melting it, and then when I'm ready. I don't like this thing. Grab my drink. Okay. Let's go in. All right, so I just rolled some of the red on here. Show you guys the red real quick. That's the red. Newly found. What up? What up? What up? I see ya. There's the mold I'm about to go into right now next. Let me shake this up a little bit. Oh, you guys got that camera angle instead of this camera angle. Anyways, we got the red with red spots and clear. We're gonna do a bubble trap on this one. I feel like I should just leave the camera posted in one section, which is gonna be right about. This is the mattress section, I think, right about there. Okay, I'm gonna gather some more glass. I'll be right back in the picture. What's going on, chat? How about some fire emojis in the chat? How about some fire emojis? I don't think I've seen any fire emojis yet. What's up, everybody? Let's drop those fire emojis when you can. It helps the algorithm, quote unquote. That's what people tell me, and I'm going to tell people. All right, let me blow this up. See how it reacts. Still looking pretty good. So now just let gravity take hold of it and stretch it out as I aim the pipe down. Every now and then, maybe a little puff of air. Change the angle if it starts to get too stretched out too quickly. Don't want it to run away from me, and all of a sudden it's just getting longer than it should. Eventually, just gravity will win the battle sometimes. Okay, I'm in the zone now. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I just can't even talk. I'm just like, oh, focused on the work. So if I'm not moderating or anything, feel free to drop any fire emojis in the chat, drop any questions or feedback, get to know each other. Sometimes, again, I'm just doing my thing, so I might not be moderating 24/7, but right now, again, I just gathered some glass on a separate pipe, and I'm just going to get ready to attach it to the base of this one. So again, I let this one kind of roll down the track for now while I get this one set up here in a bit. Okay. So I'm gonna let this start to heat up. And again, I'm gonna shape up, kind of touch up the top, and then we'll take it off the pipe here in a bit. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know. Drop any questions, any feedback in that chat. But again, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. All right. Tommy West should be showing up here in a bit. And he's gonna be helping me out tonight. Darren's next to me doing his own thing. What are you working on tonight, Darren? Okay. Without the stem. There it is. Ooh, there's the fire emojis. What up, what up, what up? There we go. Let me go have this kind of start to cool down a little bit, take its shape and form. Toasty, what's up, Toasty? I'm gonna have to hit you with the MOD status the way you're chatting right there. Yes, fire emojis in the chat. I don't got the fluffy torch, I just got the map gas today. Fluffy torch is at home. All right, let me give this a quick little heat, take it off the pipe, move on to the next one. I'll show you guys Friday's batch here in a bit, what I made on Friday night. What's that? Ah, okay. So you see the bubble trap technique and all of those symmetrical bubbles. It looks brown right now, but that will be bright red when it's all said and done. Here, just getting rid of the sharp edges. Okay. Small, big, small, big. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. Small, big, small, big, small, big. This one was big. Second was small. Next one will be big. All right, let me show you guys last ones. Switch was the stars for the Dragon Balls tonight. No Dragon Balls yet. Dragon Balls are coming up. But I'll show you. You guys, you've seen the stars. So yeah, here's the batches from Friday. Look at some of the big ones. This is the biggest one so far. Came out pretty straight too. This was an experiment gone wrong. I don't know. We'll see how this works. It's supposed to look more like this. So instead of drilling the hole, I was trying to do the hole all hot with the torch. So we'll see how that turns out. Anyways, yeah. Looking cool, looking cool. All right, let me get back to it over here. Let me check the chat real quick. Yeah, it was last Friday's session. That was last Friday. Let's see, hit Toasty with the MOD stats if they would like. Let's see. Oh, I saw the fire emojis there. Okay, cool. Got you. Yeah, appreciate you, Toasty. You know, oh, my phone fell, so there it goes. This freaking tripod. It sucks when it's one man army. Sometimes like Rambo. I was talking to my buddy today, my business partner, and I'm just like, yeah, dude, I'm doing everything by myself. I'm blowing it up. I'm grinding it. Just grinding everything, making them, choosing the colors. The process itself by yourself is tough. Sometimes you have an assistant, and everything. I would say about so far, I want to say about like 85% of these bongs I've made by myself. It's probably going to be more or less 85% or so at the end. I've had a couple of assistants here and there, but yeah, sometimes you just got to get it done yourself, you know. All right, so got my glass. Do red over here, just right into the scoop. One good coat of red everywhere. And as it heats up, the red just changes colors and it's starting to get darker and darker. Now it's starting to look brown. But this will be bright red again when it's all said and done. All right, let me heat this up, shape it up here in a bit. Looks like somebody just jumped in. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the show. I'm about to pop into the picture here in a bit. Just gonna shape up the glass, blow it up here in a bit. Yo, there he is, the man of the hour, Wesley. Literally gonna help me out for like an hour or so, which would be nice. He would be sitting in traffic, so do you choose to sit in traffic for an hour or do you come blow some glass? Did you hear about that accident, dude? On I-5 right now, going to I-5 South. Yeah, on my way here, it was just like bumper to bumper. And like, I'm all thinking about it. I was like, well, you'd probably make it home sitting in traffic at the same time that you're going to be making it home doing some glass blowing. I think this is not a bad one. Anyways, how's it going? Yeah.
Before we make it.
Some more bongs. So yeah, I'm gonna have you punchy up. You'll grab the punchy when I'm ready, and we'll switch it up. I'll have you start the next one while I finish it up. Once we get to the last one, I'll have you finish the last one to try to get you back into that groove or whatnot. We lowered the temperature 50 degrees. The glass may feel a little thicker. You may end up gathering more than you actually need to gather because of how much thicker it is. We got orange and red over there. One coat of the red, yeah. This first one here I did the one already, orange and red. The last one was red and clear. And this one's mostly red with a little bit of clear. And I did tell you I was only going to like 7. Okay. We'll probably cut early and start wrapping things up around 6:45-ish. All right. Oh, and every now and then, if you don't mind manning the camera if we have to. All right. Let's go gather. How was the weekend? Nice, nice.
So Friday, worked at an event for safety.
A safety.
And so I texted her while I was there. She's like, "When are you gonna be home?" I'm like, "I'm at a work event." She's like, "Oh, I'm making dinner." I'm like, "Cool." And the whole point was golf and food. Turns out I get home, she's all pissed. She made carne guisada, which is my favorite fucking food in the world.
Ah.
So she was pissed.
Ouch.
And arroz. And so I'm like, we're gonna have to do something special for Roxy. And I'm like, okay, I'll take you out. You know. And I'm like, go to Ismark, do some Korean food. And then she's like, no, I want hot pot.
She wants what?
Hot pot.
Oh, hot pot.
And there's gonna be a hot pot spot at the mall, but it's not open yet. So we went all the way to Lacey. And she likes Korean barbecue and she likes hot pot.
And there's one in Lacey.
The one in Lacey turns out it doesn't open at the same time. But we had to go all the way to fucking Lacey.
Well, one favorite dish for another, I guess. All right, Wes, take the pipe. Just heat up that little part right here. Careful. Let it level. There you go.
The bottom part.
Don't touch those doors either. Making Wes work, put him to work. So Wes has been working with me. He's kind of like my apprentice, kind of, I would say, and helping me out. And he's got his regular gig Monday through Friday. He's got his regular gig, but every now and then he'll come and help me out. All right, give it a deep flash all the way in there. And then bring it over. Okay, I'll take it from here. All right, Wes, go ahead and blow. Okay, blow hard. And stop. Okay, you can go get a punchy ready. You got time, so you can take your time.
Yeah, the pot's super cold too.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Brace yourself. Okay, I got it there. Go ahead and get the next one started. Check the other pipes too, Wes. Put up some of those blow pipes if they're ready. All right, this one kind of broke off a little uneven, so I'm gonna have to cut some of it off and try to make it more of an even cut. And then I'll reheat it and touch it up again from there. Go ahead. Oh, I see the fire emojis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Super Swan. What up, Super Swan? Got Wes in the house helping me out today. There's Big Wes helping me out. Just finishing up this one. He's getting the next one started, so I'm gonna take this one off. You're good. Hit me in my nards, but I'm all right. I'm all right. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Oh, my nards. No. Oh, I thought it broke. Yes. Right behind ya. Yeah, roll into a little cylinder and see if you get a bubble going. How many more do you need to make out of the 100-year piston order? I was just thinking about that. I think I'm at 60. I need to make 40 by 2 weeks. I got 9 over there, so let's say 31, 32, 33. Blow softly. Stop. Blow soft. A little bit harder. And stop. So I'm going to say roughly just over 30. I think I need 30 more to go. And after tonight, maybe, after tonight for sure, I think 30. You want to spray a little bit of water into the furnace there? Let's see. Let's, like when we put, yes, fire emojis is where it's at. If I had my torch here, if I had my big torch. Oh. But you guys get to check out the other furnace here. Fire emojis there. There's a big fire in here. 2,200 degrees. There's that fire. Look at that. All right, glass. Too much glass, so I'll let some of it fall into this bucket here. And that stuff we just remelt and reuse it. All right, so yeah, I think I'm going to be about, after tonight's session, hopefully 30 more to go in the next 2 weeks, which should be accomplishable. Give it all the other circumstances I got going on in my vida, my life. Should be all right. Okay, blow soft. Stop. Yeah, so when that bubble blew out, it just shot out to the side. Just kind of watch out for that. You're probably holding it up too high as it expanded. And so gravity's pressing it down. So you feel like you can lock the air in there and you feel like it's expanding, don't hold it up, start to change your angle. So that way it expands towards that tip. All right, go ahead and grab the pipe at an angle like this. Come over here. Yeah, let me show you. Let go. So you grab it like this. Grab this hand underneath, and then you can go like that. You can go back and forth and drive it. Try it. See how that feels. Steeper. Full revolutions. There you go. All right, heat it up right about here, and then bring it back and swing it some more. Stretch it out a little bit longer for me. Give it a flash all the way in, and then come out about halfway, right around there. Give it another maybe 8-7 seconds, and then bring it out and stretch it out. So as you walk back, just kind of hang it down. You can swing it a little bit. Yep. Okay, I'll take it. A little bit more than that. Just a hair more.
Okay.
It's all right. I'll have you get ready to blow a little bit of air, and then we'll get the punchy going here in a second. Okay. Go ahead and blow. Blow hard. And stop. All right, Wes, blow, medium. A little bit harder now. Yeah, keep blowing. Blow, 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 blow. And stop. All right, punchy. Yeah, we're going back to the breakdancing, early 80s, mid 80s. Huh. Okay, here we go. Okay, thank you, sir. Go ahead and get the next one. It's always nice when like things are going with the flow. Good jams in the background. Knock on wood. Let's not jinx it. No. I was just saying that to my homie back here, Darren. I think his piece fell or something. I was like, no. You ship them, or are they picking these up? My buddy's picking these up specifically from my house. Yeah, me and him go back years. So like, he's been selling pieces. Let me get a flash in there. He's been selling pipes for like 25 years or so. He actually dropped me a whole batch of pipes today, so I'll be having some pipes on the show tomorrow morning, guys. Check them out tomorrow morning. But he's making his run through town. He has a couple of shops that he stops by, and he drops off all his pipes and some of his bongs. And most of his bongs are clear. He doesn't really add color to them. And those are all borosilicate bongs, where this is going to be more soda lime bongs, different formula of glass. So it gives you can do different aesthetics and different patterns a lot easier compared to doing it with borosilicate glass. And so that's why I'm doing these for him. But yeah, I've known him for, again, like, this is probably gonna be my 4th year now that I think about it, going into this year. And he's always come through every month or so, like, hey, yo, I need 10 or 15 of these, 10 or 15 of these. And so it's always been cool to have some of that extra side work come and help out. But with this big Las Vegas expo that he's going to, he's hoping that, that this 100-pack becomes like more of a routine, instead of doing 15 or 20 here, and like, man, I need 100 or 200 here or there. So I don't know if I'm quite ready for that amount of demand yet. To be honest, it'd be crazy if he just like, yo, I need like 1,000. I'm like, what the fuck? 1,000, dude? Yeah, I need it by like a month. Oh my god, what the fuck are you talking about? I mean, that'd be like one of those like bittersweet things. But I don't know. I have a feeling that he's gonna hit me with like at least a couple hundred. We'll see. Because he's going to this Las Vegas expo, and there's all kinds of big glass vendors or store vendors. What is that?
I don't know, some form of contaminant.
It was in the red, huh?
Must have been.
Yeah, I saw it early in the red. I picked some red up. I was like, what the hell is that? But I don't know if it is a contaminant. I think it just is something that reacts with the color. There's no bubble in here yet, right?
No. Yeah, it was ready to go, but I didn't want to in case you wanted to.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah, if you cut it, that's going to distort it. We'll just leave it as is and maybe go with that. So again, you blow your air. You'll see the sides shoot out. As they start to shoot out, you'll just start to change the angle. Even right now, I'm already starting to slowly. See that? All right, get ready to blow a little bit there, Wes. All right, blow soft. Keep blowing. Stop. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Yeah, shoot a little bit of water in there. A football? Yeah, I can make a football. That one's a funky shape, but it's doable. The idea is that we'd blow it up one way, and then we poke a hole on this side, and then we attach a blowpipe, and then we blow it the other way and shape it the other way. So it's doable. Unless I make like a solid paperweight, but that would be a blown up one, I think. Okay, blow soft. Stop. Let me heat it up real quick. Yeah, whatever that freaking contaminant is, it is showing up. Kind of sucks. All right, get ready to blow here in a second. Okay, blow soft. Stop. All right, go ahead and turn the pipe. Try to keep it straight. There you go. Okay, wax up the jacks for me.
Yep.
And then add a little bit of water to the paper. Once you're done with that, get ready to blow. Okay, blow soft. And stop.
Shit that was playing at my high school dances.
Yeah, dude, I was like, I'm gonna go back to like the late 80s, mid 80s, maybe early 90s. Debbie Deb and the gang. All right, let's have you blow and then I'll have you punchy here in the next one. All right, go ahead and blow. Yeah, a little bit harder. Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing. And stop. Okay. I gotta show you. We just made. Well, I'm in Seattle, right? So they just won the Super Bowl, and we made all 4 footballs of the final 4 teams, I think, and one of them I think was. Well, I don't know about the final 4, but it was. I know we have a Pittsburgh one, I think it was a Denver one, and a San Diego one, and then the Seahawks one, obviously. The Seahawks. I'm a Niner fan, so definitely biased. Nut. All right, next one. Let's just go into the red.
All right.
One coat. Do we have enough red? If not, there's some more on the table there next to you. Yeah, throw it all in there if you want. And then just get, while it's nice and relatively molten hot, get that one good coat all the way in there. You see something in there? Or does like one of the reds have something else on it? Oh, okay. Yeah. More quick little heat. Yep, yeah, that's fine. Just don't hold it up, don't hold it up, don't hold it up. Let it aim down, aim down. I'll get out of your way and then just melt it.
No, I just thought I saw a spot.
Yeah, don't worry about it. At this point, it just, yeah, it's gonna be in the red. If it comes up, I'll let them know. And they always can get me like a discount or something. I got fun on it. I take it to the oak, man. I know the oak, man. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, this fucking bitch broke. Bummer. I blame it on fucking Jeremy for walking by. He just has distance of walking by. This one fucking broke at the bottom. Oh, you're a Niners fan too? Let's go. Usually I would try to save it, but at this point, this one's a done data. Damn, that sucks. Shouldn't have hit it with the air. But you know what, though? I'll be able to see how it cools off at the end. Really see the true color.
I'm just letting it squat back down.
Oh, yeah, heat it
Oh,
up.
yeah, you see?
Yeah, it's in there. So,
Rocket.
what the fuck is that? I wonder if it'll go away once it cools down. Or like maybe, I don't know. So I was able to tell right now as I was putting the other one away. Well, actually, I didn't even put it away. It broke. So in about 10, 15 minutes, we can, well, it'll take like 30, 40 minutes once it cools down, we can check it. Let's just stick to the orange for now then.
Or we could do a sprinkle on the marker.
Of the reds?
Yeah.
That's what I kind of did with one of them. Let's put the red back in its bag, and then we'll take out another color. Get one of those dark greens that are in the bag there. You'll see it pop up towards the front of the top there. It's one of the more like fuller ones. Yeah, get that green. F it. Yeah. Yeah, check it out. I don't know what the hell's on there, but like, see that little, looks like spit almost. Right there. There's another one right there. Yeah, so that's what we're tripping out on. All right, well, at this point it is what it is. All right, well, let's go ahead and blow soft. Stop. Ooh. Almost got away from me. Blow. Stop. Almost lost it there.
Too hot?
It was, yeah, it was really hot, and I underestimated it, and I let it kind of get away from me. So I had to like quickly grab the paper. I threw some air on there to cool it off. All right, get ready to blow here in a second. All right, go ahead and blow. And stop. Okay, you get the punchy. Every time I get lean back to do this little move, the wireless mic yanks at one of my beard hairs. It's happened like the last three bombs. So this is the one move here, and it just dink. All right, here we go. Okay, got it. Go and get the next one. Let's just go into the greens. And let's do 4 coats of that green. Yeah, I was talking about how earlier I was like, oh, it's nice when everything's going fine. It's good with the go with the flow, good beats, good music. And I think I jinxed. No, I know what I did wrong. I threw air onto it when I probably shouldn't have. I could have got away without using the air. Come around this way. I'll get out of your way and then you can get your next coat. There it is. Yeah, what the hell is that? You know what this is? When they made the color, sometimes they're, you gotta burn all this glass at a high temperature. Let me get it flashed. All right, so you got a lot of mass back here. So heat that all up and get more of that mass off the head. I was just telling the chat, what happens is when they melt these colors, sometimes they melt the color too much or they melt the glass too much and it gets vitrified. Remember what it was Quinn and Logan were talking about? De-vitrification. That's what that is. They melted the glass too much and so it just caused all these bubbles in there. All right, that one came off a lot better than the last one. I would have been number 6, but I broke one. No, I blame it on my buddy Jeremy walking around with his freaking. Gotcha. All right, next one, when you gather small amounts so I can go into that mold. So don't go too deep and don't rotate or go fast. Kind of go just a little dip, maybe go like an inch past the pipe. And do we have enough green for it? Yeah, we'll use whatever we're getting we can. I think what we're gonna do for this one, we'll do a body wrap of the orange and we'll do like a little wrap around it. We did that before, right? No, just punchy onto a regular pipe. Then once you punchy, go ahead and start gathering for that one. Oh yeah, 3 good coats. Yep, exactly. This is just the green, right?
Just the green.
Huh. See how some of them are a little bit lighter than others?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I
don't know.
Your color with bad shit.
You know what it is? The color was wet at one point. And I had to dry it over a couple of days, and some of those pieces still might be wet. All right.
Just make like clumps or something?
Oh yeah, it makes like clumps, and then the water around the clumps probably like bursts, and it keeps like a little clear area around that little clump. Heartache began. Is he saying spring love? Come back to me? We're in spring right now. All right, blow soft. Stop. Blow soft. And stop. Okay, turn the pipe.
Turn the pipe.
Yeah, turn the pipe. Steeper, down. There you go. Okay, I'll take it. I'll have you get the punchy ready after I flatten it. looks really thin at the bottom. It looks paper thin, so we'll see how it turns out. I don't know. The green's really soft, so like when I'm blowing, that really stretches it out. Let's see. You know, do a little kiss. Okay, here we go. I got you here. You can let go. All right, orange bit. Oh, you know what, Wes? Skip the bit. Let's go on to the next one. I think we'll try to do 2 more. Go ahead and get the next one going. Yep. Yeah. Go around. Then I'll get out of your way. Yo, I was playing with this one. Added some like different little grooves to this one. Look at that one. It's like a quadruple bubble or something. Right behind you. Go ahead. Let's see how it comes off. Hopefully it comes off okay. Okay. Like that. Wow. Like a crack somewhere on the side of it. Anyways, right there. It cracked. How we looking over here?
Nice and melty.
All right. You throw some water in there real quick, Wes. I just don't know how much. Oh yeah, ask the questions, 8 regulator. How many stages are there to the process? Are they completed one at a time? All right, so yeah, there's definitely a couple steps to it. I'll get to that here in a bit. So for the ones that I'm working on, first step is you get your molten glass on the pipe, blow up your figure and shape. All right, obviously you got to add colors. You create a pattern or design with your color. You can add texture. You can not have texture. There's a lot of variables that go into that. And the shape itself, right? It's going to be a beaker, double bubble, single bubble. So those are all the things that are kind of usually preset ahead of time. All right, let's go and grab the pipe. No, aim it. Stop. Let go. All right, when you grab it at this angle. Level. Low. Stop. Ooh, that green is soft. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know if we'll make it. Well, I think we'll make it. Do a little bubble in.
I tell you that bubble twist was tight though.
The twist. Oh, I see the bubble twist that you're talking about. Instead of having them kind of all being.
I know that wasn't intentional.
Yeah. There's movement to them now. I see what you mean. Huh. All right, let's go ahead and blow soft. Blow a bit harder. Keep blowing, keep blowing. Stop. All right. Go ahead and get a punchy. All right. Pull back. Stop. All right, here we go.
You take this one.
Let go. One more. Yeah. Finish it with the orange.
Same way or a little more?
Yeah, let's do the same way. Try not to go as deep. The last one was a little deep. This looks more like a bud vase than a bong. But... Yeah, you're smushing it forwards towards the pie, so just try not to drive it forwards.
Okay.
Because then we're just gonna have to re-drive it back out. All right, I'll have you come on around for a second. Yeah, that's what I was saying, the same thing. I was like, this would just make a nice little vase. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Corky vase. We'll see if it comes off the pipe. Stop cracking it. All right, get it nice and hot. Get it all off the pipe and make it a cylinder. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if it comes off of here appropriately. Okay. Yeah, I hate this fucking shape. There we go. All right.
Start bringing my safety sunglasses. Just get caught staring at the wall, and I was like, oh, I can't see anything in the middle of my vision for 15 seconds.
Yeah, that takes years to get used to. You can look through the screen here. That helps break up the light. But then you're kind of standing at an awkward angle. I like to stand like right in front.
Right amount of glass.
Oh yeah, no, the glass is good. Like, yeah, the mount is good. And again, it's just kind of getting used to this new temperature that we're working it with now. It was there was like a lot of old glass mixing in with the new glass, and so just like the old batch wasn't as good as the new batch. So certain sections you would see cords. That's what we call them, cords of glass. Cords, yeah, cords, cords. Essentially, it's like a little squiggly of just random glass between the old and the new. So yeah, when you we get cords and you can see them, and like maybe I'll show you in some of the other last batch from Friday. It just looks like you know how people have like little squiggles in their eyes, and you see this like little weird squiggle. It's like that in glass. There's like a weird squiggle in there. All right, let's show you guys the furnace one last time, real quick. All right, flip the camera around, Wes. Give it just a little quick flip. Thank you, sir. Yep. All right, Wes, go ahead and blow softly. And stop. All right, so here again, I'm stretching it. Here's the jack line. This is where I'll break it off later. So again, all part of the process. Get ready to blow, Wes. Blow. Blow hard. And stop. Okay, go ahead and get a punty. So once you got your color and your design and your pattern, then you start talking about your shape, right? You get your shape going. Here we're just going single bubble, but there's beakers, right? Double bubbles, stuff like that. Pretty good. And so you can see the process itself just to make it. Once you make it, we gotta let it cool down. It takes about anywhere from 12 to 18 hours, give or take, depending on how thick and how big the glass is that's cooling down. And that's just kind of an average for us. I mean, bigger, heavier pieces, well, those can take a lot longer. They're driving all that. When you're creating the punty, you're pushing all the mass off the pipe. So you want some meat off the head, right about there. This one's gonna be on you, so you're just gonna give it a little flash, or let it control itself and let it fall in center, and then just focus on about this part of the neck. And then you'll come back and get your jack line in there, or open up your lip. Don't pull until it just comes off. Yeah, just focus right about there. Keep your yoke there, and just focus on that. Yeah. All right, let's put Wes to the test. Zoom out, and then I'll put the front camera on me. Oh wait, where's Wes's? Oh, there's Wes's face. There's his body. There's my head. Look. Did you answer? All right, so yeah, let me see the question. We love questions. All right, so yeah, the process itself. Well, you see the process while it's hot. And then once it's all said and done, this is where it cools off overnight inside these annealers. Today we're loading on that side. And so I've been loading them over there. And then once they cool off, I end up taking them home here in a couple of days, and I'll drill a hole in them. Once I drill my hole, spin, spin, spin. There you go. That's it, Wes. That's it. All right, grab your torch and start torching that punty, and about like a third of that bubble. Yeah, I was answering the question, Toasty. I thought there was like 3 steps. Thanks. Yeah, so once it cools down, you can see Darren's going back there. He just put a piece away. So it's gonna cool off overnight, and then I take it home. I drill it at home, and then my buddy, he has the down stem and the bowls, and he's the one that installs that all himself. Victorious, let's go. What's up, my dog? It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. All right, give that a flash for us. So let me show you guys last batch from Friday. They're all sitting back here. Look at that. This is all mostly me. Oh no, Darren helped me out. Look at the big papa right here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And the bubble trap, aventurine green. You can see all the sparklies and the glitter. All right, let's see. Let's get back to Wes. Put some pressure on Wes. See, oh, he's all shaky. He's all shaky. Torch, Wes, torch. He's all shaky. He's all shaky. Closer. Yeah, right there. And I'll grab the tongs and put it away. How's that sound? All right, that should be good. You want to grab the phone and follow me over, show the crew the process. All right, flip. We're gonna go on the right side. Thanks, Steve. All right. There it is. Yeah. So that is that, guys. Let me start wrapping things up, and I'll get back to the chat here in a bit, guys. Let me take the face cam off. Let you guys stare at the glory hole for a little bit. I'll answer any more questions that you guys have, and then we'll go from there. All right. Thanks for the help, bro. I know we planned for 3 hours, but they booked the class. I literally have one class for an hour, and then I'm done. I gotta clean up the studio and stuff, but yeah, that's for sure. Where'd you end up parking at?
Across the street.
Oh, okay.
And then I fucking forgot to do pay for parking. So we'll see if I get a ticket.
Oh, if you parked in that parking lot, you got a ticket.
No, not in the parking lot.
On the street? Oh, you should be. Yeah, you might be all right. All right. Well, yeah, I got a class here soon, so I'm gonna cut you loose.
All right, bro.
And thanks again for the help, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'll get the door for you. Okay. All right, let's see if they're here. Oh, not yet. Oh, I think they are here. Oh, no, that was just Jeremy taking off. Okay. So it looks like I'm waiting for my next class to show up. Maybe I'll leave the camera on. You guys can see me in my when I work. All done? See where the battery's at. I don't got much battery, but I'm gonna leave it. What up? What up? What up? I don't know if you see my question from the part where the person assists you. Where are they blowing? Is that metal? Yeah. They're blowing into the metal pipe, right? So we got all these pipes here, and so he's blowing in here while I'm shaping it from the other end. So this is all stainless steel. Let me I'm gonna break off for a little bit, and I gotta teach a lesson, but I'm gonna leave the camera positioned where you guys can see me, and you guys can check it out if you like, or if not, just keep out checking out some other shows or enjoy the rest of your night. But yeah, hang tight, and we'll see if I can get this set up. Behind the scenes. All right. You guys will be positioned on the upper angle, right over here where you guys can see it all. So I won't be able to see you guys, but when I get done with my session, I'll come back and check out if there's any questions, if there was any fire emojis dropped into the chat. Ooh, and it's charging too. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. You guys can check me out in my natural environment while I'm teaching. And I'll leave the mic on so that you guys can listen to my spiel as I teach. I might even tell them that they're on the stream just to let them know. Oh yeah, right on time. Dan. All right, y'all can follow me this way. Welcome to our shop. Oh, thanks, D. All right, we're gonna start off with some safety equipment. You gotta have these while you're out. You're already good. You got glasses on. You gotta have some. Yeah, you just gotta have some form of eye protection while you're out here. All right, come on over. You're gonna have a seat here. Kind of warm up a little bit. Coming out the back. All right, I'll get your door. On the pipe?
No.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it looks like this. I don't know what I did.
All right, man. Have a good night. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna grab some water actually myself. I'll turn the music down just a little bit, and then it's good. Nice. All right. So yeah, these are the group that I'll be working with, and so again, people come in here and they'll take a lesson, right? And you take a 30-minute lesson or an hour lesson. Today is going to be an hour lesson. They each have 30 minutes to make something, and I'm going to walk them through it. Grab some water real quick. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. Yeah, it's just the one use. Yep. Once they're done, you can go next. Yeah. Get that out of the way real quick. Oh, I got to get my tip jar. So I have a tip jar when I'm working here. I'll go grab that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But gratuity is always nice when you're working for the public like this. I like this pen better. Don't need this one. Stash that away for now. Damn you, Wes. He dropped some of my red. Oh, you fucker. I just bought this red. Oh my gosh, I'm going to kick his ass. I just bought this red. It's built like probably a bong's worth. Okay, maybe not as bong. Maybe like an ornament, but still. Best believe I'm going to pick that shit up when I finish the class. Oh my Lord, just a hair for my sake. I feel like I'm going to start yelling. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. She's going to be coming out like, wait, you turned it down? I said leave it up. All right, make sure my equipment's ready to go over here. We're all good to go here. All right. How's the day so far? Nice. Oh, you're paying to park? Yeah. You guys park right here in the front? Oh, did you? Yeah. Sometimes you can get lucky and get something right in the front. I didn't even hear it, but you're good. So yeah, let me introduce you guys to everything. Quick little safety talk, and then we'll get started with everything. Sweet. So first piece of equipment is the furnace, and that's where we keep all the liquid glass. So I'll walk you over there in a bit. I'll show you guys inside. I'll be doing with the steel pipe, dipping the pipe in there, picking up all the glass, and then I'll be working with you individually one at a time. So the other person can hang out, take pictures, or walk around. Whoever I'm working with, we're going to be right over here in front, and we're going to be kind of focusing on the pipe itself and adding color. We'll have the color inside these scoops. I'll show you guys the colors here in a bit. Once you have the color on there, you're going to melt the glass inside there to apply the color and melt it into it so we can do some type of design or a pattern with the color application. Yeah. And I'll go over those stuff here in a bit. Once you have your designer pattern, then I'll have you sit here and you'll get to use some of the tools. Not going to use all of them, but I'm just going to give you a quick rundown and introduce you to all of them. Cool? All right, so the first one's inside this bucket of water. It's called a shaping block. And so you're just going to shape the glass right inside that mold. So just kind of imagine yourself sitting here and you're rolling that pipe and you're rolling the glass inside there, right? So notice the metal rail and the wooden rail here, right? So all that hot stuff's on this side. All the tools stay on this side. If you bring a tool over here, you're just going to risk burning yourself. So all the tools stay on this side of the rail. This will start to get hot, so avoid lifting yourself up off the bench with the rail. The tools, all right, we got that first one there. That was our shaping block. Then we got these wooden paddles. We can kind of shape the glass as well with this, just kind of approach it from different angles. I'm going to use it more as a heat shield, and I'll put it in front of your form, and that guards your arm from the heat of the glass. Cool? I joke around a little bit. If you're not listening, we all know what these were really made for, right? All right. Jan's like, yeah, keep that away from me. All right, then we got the metal tools here. And so the biggest ones closest to you, these are called jacks. Think of a jack in a box. So they're springy and they're squishy. So it's not about strength and trying to close it really tight. It's more finesse and just gently squeezing. And again, different angles, different pressures. A lot of those details I'll just go over with you individually as I'm working with you. You got the tweezers, pinching, pulling, twisting, right? And so they just look like industrial sized tweezers. You got your shears, pretty straightforward, cutting the glass. You got straight shears, and then you got diamond shears. So the diamond is what does the cut. So instead of cutting a flat straight line, it cuts it down to a single little point right at the center. The top isn't sharp, more for just kind of grabbing stuff. Paper, as long as it's thick and wet enough, we can kind of grab the glass with our hand. Yeah. This one you can see has seen better days, so we might not use that one too much. Then we got air. Yeah, this is just compressed air. It cools the glass off wherever we need to cool it off a lot sooner and quicker. Compressed air, and then just regular air here. Right? I can also attach this to like a piece and blow into the piece, and that shapes it up a little bit differently. Now, when it comes to the actual blowing, I'll be the one blowing it for you. So I'm going to use this hose. Usually the assistant's blowing like this, and they're blowing through the pipe while the main glass blower is shaping it. So rather than you putting your mouth on the pipe, we do the blowing for you. And the idea is like you're acting like an assistant to us, and then every now and then we'll switch roles, and I'll let you take over for a little bit. At the end, once it gets more technical, a little bit more challenging, I'll take over and I'll finish the piece up for you. Cool? Once I'm ready to break it off the pipe, I'm going to break it off on top of this toolbox over here. We'll end up breaking it there. Depending on what you make, we may or may not use the torch. I got one here. And that just gets rid of any little sharp edges or cracks that get developed. I just started a little stream on YouTube and stuff, trying to grow my little fan base. I just want to let you guys know you guys are on stream. Cool or no?
Yeah,
I'll turn it off.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. Say what's up to the camera. It's up there. We probably have like 7 viewers today, so it might not. Yeah. All right, guys. Let me walk you over the colors over here. So there's a different amounts of colors. There's even some that are already kind of mixed around. You can use more than one, but we limit you to 3.
Okay.
All right. When you use more than one, when you mix them, you don't want to mix hot colors with cool colors, right? Okay. Blues, green. If you do mix them, it's like mixing too many paints, and it gets very muddy brown or muddy gray. Okay. So there's compatibility issues there. Black and white, those are neutral. You can mix those with any of the colors. And then I'll go over the objects real quick, and then we'll go over the designs. So you can see some of the designs. We could do spots, swirl, or a spiral. But you can get a better example of them on the objects over here too. So over here, you don't have to have the safety glasses on, but these are the objects that you guys get to pick from, or the shape options. And so we start with the paperweight. There's no glass blowing. You're sculpting the glass. Okay. All right, so we start off with a little bit of glass, add the color. Here they did blue and white, and then you're just using the tools to shape it. Once it turns into whatever shape you sculpt it, then we add another layer of clear, and that encapsulates it inside. So this is solid and sculpted while everything else is blown. So then you got your ornament, all right? Or if you can use it as a light catcher and just hang it off a tree or a window. The sea float, a bigger bubble, but instead of capping it at the top, we cap it at the bottom. So it is buoyant. It still has that air inside. So if some type of water display, it floats. If not, just a nice decorative orb. Then you got the double wall bowl. So we blow the bubble up even bigger and have half of it sink in. So unlike these bubbles where they get capped, we don't actually cap this bubble. So there's a hole at the bottom, but the top seals itself. So there's no actual hole through the bowl. Then you got your cup and your pumpkin. Now I'll go back to these two here. Because of this formula glass, it's not microwavable friendly or dishwasher safe.
Oh, we don't want to do that. We want to do something that she can put her keys in.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Something like the bowl. Exactly, yeah.
And I want the pumpkin.
And the pumpkin, yeah. That's pretty self-explanatory, right? But yeah. And then with this one, if you do have hot or cold, it doesn't matter if the stem, because it's not actually touching with the body, right? So yeah. And again, spots, swirl, and there's that spiral.
What is this one considered?
That's kind of a mixture of spots and swirl. You can see it's kind of starting to swirl just a bit, or this one swirls a lot more.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah,
I want to do that one.
There it is.
I'm doing it both.
All right. So who's going first? How about that?
I'm going to go first.
Jan. All right. Let's go ahead and make our way to the colors. I'll let you guys check these out for a minute, and we'll get started here in a bit. Yep. Green and black. What about design-wise?
You want swirl, spiral, or spotted?
Spotted. So then I would go all green with spots of black. Yep. All right, there it is. So yeah, come on over. I'll lead the way. You can follow me. All right. I got this mold here. I'll throw a little curveball at you. This mold, we can imprint it and make bubbles into the glass. So would you like some bubbles in the bowl, or do you want it kind of just glass, no bubbles?
You can do it.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
I'll show you a little example of them real quick. Give me a second. See all the bubbles in there? Imagine that in your bowl. Or just keep it green with the spots of black.
No, keep it green with spots of black.
There you go. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze by you again. Okay, follow me. So over here, we're just heating up the metal. The metal has to be hot for the glass to stick to it. I'll show you inside the furnace here in a bit. Open up the door and blast you with this heat. Yeah, 2,200 degrees. Look at the pipe and you'll see the glass right about there. See, there it is. So like honey on a honey stick. If you stop spinning, all that glass will fall. So we're always spinning the pipe. A little bit of water to cool the pipe down. Again, I'm always going to keep my hand at the hot end. So just make sure you don't ever reach past my hand. Are you a lefty or a righty?
Right.
Okay. So we're going to walk and talk over towards the green. Watch your step here. And you're going to reach across and grab the pipe with me. Just like that. Now keep turning. I'll start letting go. We're going to turn slow. And we're going to go to the green. We're going to start from the top. So I want you to aim it down. And you're going to roll it from the left to the right across that scoop. Once you get to the end, pause and do that again. Now to distribute, just lower your angle a little bit. You can see we're going to start to coat it closer to us. Yeah. There you go. Let's go 2 more. We're going to go 1 more. Last one's on you. Not too low, not too low. Right at that same angle there. Okay. This is going to get discarded. We're focused on everything that's past the head of the pipe. Now as you're spinning, you're still going to keep it spinning. You're going to walk over here and you're going to set it down on this device. I'll scoot it forwards on this track. You're going to use the bearings to insert it right about there. We're going to go right and left, full revolutions. I usually go about 1 or 2 turns one way and then go the other way. If you only go one way, that's how you start to twist. That's how you get the spiral or, again, that twisted design. Depth, you don't even have to go that far in, just past the doors here. If you go farther in, you're just going to start building up heat on the metal pipe. See how we're melting the green in? One coat still very clear. So let's add more green to it and saturate the color more and more. So as we bring it out, just keep it turning, reposition your hand here, and lift up the pipe while spinning it. Keep it straight and level. Then once you get to the green, you're actually going to aim it down. Roll it from the left to the right, gently. Pause, pick it up, and do that again. Okay, start to work your way down a bit to about this angle. I'm going to have you do the last 3 or 2 rolls on yourself. Yep. Let's go one more. And then whatever you got there, keep turning as you walk over here. There you go. You'll set it down past those bearings. I'll push this forwards for you. And then you're going to insert it right about there. Right and left, left and right. So let that melt again, maybe 10 or 15 seconds. Then we'll do another coat of green. So that way, when it's all said and done, that green really does stand out at the end. And then you can see the black. We'll just kind of roll over it there a little bit later. So this third coat of green, I'm going to have you do a little bit more on your own. So I'm going to help you bring it out of there. Keep turning, keep turning. Put your hand right about here. Keep it straight and level. Don't aim up. See how you're aiming up? Yeah. Okay, then you're going to aim down. Roll it from the left to the right, gently. And again, just try to cover everything more or less. All right, start to go a little bit lower and keep it right about that angle now. There you go. Let's go one more. Whatever you get there, go ahead and melt that in. Okay, you'll set it down, and I'll go and push it forwards, and then maybe another inch or 2. Yeah, right about there. So this is acting like a hand for you too, so you can back your hand up some more if you like. In the meantime, just let that melt in, maybe another 10 seconds or so. Maybe even a little bit slower. We'll come back a little bit, right about here. So the top or the tip always will go in first, and it comes out last. So the hardest point will always be that top. And so it's not going to get any harder if you go deeper. All we're doing is just being patient. Now you can see the bottom is now starting to get molten. So keep turning as you bring it out of there. This one's going to be more on you now. Slide it back and then slide your hand right about there while turning the pipe. Take it to the green. Start from the top. Work your way from the left to the right of the scoop. There you go. Pause, pick it up, and do it again. Lower your hand gently so you can start to distribute your color application. I'm going to jump back in there. Let's go maybe 2 more. 1 more. And let's go with that. I want you to melt that in. Just set it down. I'll push this forward. Then you insert it. There you go. All right, so hang in there again 10, 15 seconds. And then we'll add the black together. I'm just going to grab a little bit of water here behind you. Okay. So let's start working our way out. Hand goes here again. Same kind of technique. We're going to start at the top, but there's just a longer surface area. So as you roll it, just keep rolling it, and then slowly start to go down. I'm going to let go when you start to reverse it and keep going down. A little bit lower, right about there, yeah. All right, one more time to the right, and let's go right about, yeah, right about here. To kind of focus in that area there. Okay, it's going to look like a cone. Go ahead and pick it up, heat that up, and melt it in. You'll set it down first. I'll push this forwards, and then go ahead and insert it right about there while I clear off the rest. Okay, I'm going to take it from you there. You can go ahead and let go for a second. I'm going to have you stand over here and just kind of cool down for a little bit. Literally cool down, right? Yeah. In the summertime, it's bad. You know, spring's around the corner right now, so like, I always thought about bringing my shorts in today, but I kept it with the pants. So I'm going to shape it up a little bit. After I shape it, I'm going to blow a little bit of air into the pipe. Immediately after I blow, I'm going to trap the air. I'm going to cap the pipe with my thumb. So I give it a quick little shape. You see, it's not more of a cone. Now it's starting to look more like a cylinder, almost like a Q-tip shape now. Okay, so now I got my nice little cylindrical shape. I'm gonna blow a little puff of air, and immediately after I blow, again, the air's trapped. So it travels up the pipe, and once the air heats up enough, air expands. As long as the glass is soft, it moves out of the air's way as it starts to expand. You see it? There it is. That was it. That was just a... And so now instead of that solid mass, we have a bubble of glass. So if I wanted to blow, I could keep blowing more as long as it's hot enough. But just like bubble gum, it's going to get thinner and thinner, more brittle. So I'm going to let this layer harden and cool down. And once it cools down enough, I'm going to dip it back into the furnace again and add another layer of glass over that. And that's going to be enough glass to blow it up bigger without having to worry about making it too thin. So when I come back, it'll be that much bigger. You're going to sit here and you're going to use this tool to kind of just keep that shape more or less the same, right? You can see it's kind of the smaller size of that. So we're just going to kind of roll it back and forth just like this. And I'll guide you here in a bit. So in the meantime, I'm just letting it cool down. If I go in there too early, well, I might just mess it all up, right? Just like a candle or wax. I got to let it set. And that's what the air's for. Cool it off a lot quicker, right? You see that green really starts to pop now as it starts to cool down. Okay, so let me show you the furnace again. And I'll show you the glass. All right, again, the glass level, right about there. Now, I don't need a heavy, heavy, large bowl, so I can get rid of some of the extra glass in here. Check that out. And then we'll just turn around and recycle and remelt that back inside. Okay, so I'll cool the pipe down. I'm going to meet you back this time at the bench. You can go ahead and have a seat there. Jan, go ahead and grab that shaping block out of the bucket of water. You're going to want to take advantage of those 2 or 3 inches and scoot over to your right a little bit more. There you go. Okay, yeah, there you go. I'll kind of guide and shape it with you. Your left hand's going to go behind my hand over here. The tool goes this way. And then keep your left hand open so you can use your palm. You're going to go forwards and backwards with the tool. Keep going and follow the glass. I'll start letting go. On you now. Too fast, too fast. Big Q-tip shape, more or less right about there. Okay, so we're going to keep spinning, but you're going to set the tool down. Keep spinning, set your tool down, let go of the tool, but do not reach across. You'll burn your hand. Just focus only on your left. Watch your glass. Slow down if you have to and try to rebalance it back up a little bit. There you go. I would have paused a little bit longer. Not on that side, right on the high end. So here, see that? Ready, set, go. See how it's more balanced now. Okay, go ahead and let go. I got the pipe. Now I got the hose attached. Go ahead and just stay there. I'm going to heat it up for you. And then before I bring it, I'll give it just a quick little shape. And then I'll bring it over to you and I'll start blowing it up. Now the idea here is it's going to be like a balloon. We're going to blow this big bubble, and then we got to pinch the bottom of the bubble so we can break it off at that pinch. So I'll guide you with the next tool here in a bit. Let me just go ahead and shape it up. Okay. So you're going to grab the jacks, which is the first metal tool to your right. Yep. You hold them with the blades aiming down. No, you held, yeah, you had your hand right there. You go, just like that. Okay, I'm going to guide you here in a second. Other hand goes again right behind mine. Let's keep spinning the pipe. I'm going to blow a little bit. See that little score mark? When I ask you to, you're going to start to squeeze a little bit tighter on that area. Keep spinning. Okay, get ready to squeeze and spin. Ooh, catch up. Here we go. All right, go ahead and squeeze. Gently, gently, and spin at the same time. There we go. Try to get it balanced. If you need to stop, yeah. And when you stop spinning, don't squeeze either. Try to get back in the middle. Stop, and go again. Okay, squeeze tightly. Go ahead, squeeze it tight. And stop. Okay. You can set the tool down on the table. Nope, you had it right. There you go. Okay, here's where I start to take over now. Come on out. You can stand again right over there. All right. Yeah, it is. Yep. It's like deceiving. You don't think it's heavy, and then people are like, "Oh my God, that's heavy." Yeah. Now this is where I come in, right? Here's where I start to jump in here. I'll start finishing it up, making it a little bit bigger and rounder, and I got to make the bottom flat so that way your bowl can actually sit upright. Okay, blow gently. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so now we have a round bubble, but the bottom isn't flat. Again, this is the bottom of the bowl. That's where that little hole comes from. So I'm going to aim the pipe up. And the weight of the glass starts to press down. Now watch the bottom. It's still soft and molten. It starts to flatten down, exactly. It almost looks like a mushroom at a certain point, right around there. So now when I hold it horizontally, if you look at the bottom of the bubble, there's like a little flat edge right about there. And so again, that's the bottom of your bowl there. So when you're looking at it, you can see the base of it here now. Yeah. Okay. So now when I heat it up, you see it's a little too big for the doors, but there's a slit right in the middle. I'm going to open up the left side. Oh, yeah. So now I just heat up the very dome and the top of the bubble. So that keeps the rest of the bubble in that structure, and it keeps the form pretty much the same. So the top part's the part that's going to sink in, and that's what creates the double wall bowl. And so a lot of people think that we'll use a tool to kind of push it in. But actually, instead of blowing, when I go and sit down, we suck. And the vacuum pressure pulls it in. Yep. And so pre-pandemic levels, we would have students just sanitize this with an alcohol wipe. So then I would turn over to the student, I'd be like, all right, get ready to suck. And they would always be like, what do you mean? Is it going to burn? Check it out. You see the temperature difference between the top and the bottom, right? Okay, here I go. There it is. And you see the greens and the blacks really popping out now at the end. And it'll get just a bit brighter too when it's all really cooled off completely. No, just adding a little bit of cold metal, and that creates stress. A better example would be cold water, right? See all that? Just on a smaller scale with that cold metal there. And then we'll break it off over here. So Jan, come on over. I want you to take this wooden paddle, and I just want you to hit the pipe with that. Yeah, just go ahead and bonk the side of the pipe with it. That's it. You set that down. You're going to torch that. So grab this. You're going to aim it down right for that ring. I'm going to let go. It's on you. Yeah, maybe a hair closer. Yeah. And just let that melt for a bit right there. I'm going to go close this door. Okay, you can let go of it. I got it. So you can see the main thing is the sharp edges. I'm going to squish that all down towards the center and probably even try to close that hole if I can. And then this is under Dominique's name, so we're using your initials just for tracking purposes. What are your initials?
Sorry, DC.
This is just temporary. This will wipe right off. So whoever books the event, that's whose name we use. All right, you can follow me over here, and I'll show you where it cools off. Just again, watch your step. So this is still very hot. It's 950 degrees in there. So we'll load it in here with some other pieces, and it stays in here until we're ready to cool it down. There it is. All right.
That shit was cool.
There it is. Yeah, the pumpkin's way harder too. Let me grab a couple more pieces of equipment, and I'll meet you at the colors here. Yep. Yeah, they're having a good time, y'all. And so, yeah, this is what I do, guys. This is my job. Pretty good stuff, right? Pretty fun stuff. So I'm a teacher, and then I get to rent studio time and make orders for people. Right now I'm making bongs, cruets, custom orders. Somebody wants me to make them a unicorn. I think there's a wolf and a fox that I got to be working on here soon. Some yard art. So, and then I make my own work too. So let me just look for this. Where is it? Oh, they're over here. So yeah, let me finish off with the next lesson here with somebody else, and then I'll get to the chat here in a bit, guys. You guys are gonna like the pumpkin. The pumpkin's cool too. I got this mold that we dip it into. Let me just sort things out a little bit. I'm gonna beat Wes's ass when I see him. He dumped all this red on the ground. I just bought the red. All right. So that was the bowl. Green and black spots. Okay. Okay, Dominic, what are we thinking for our pumpkin?
So maybe a little bit of this, a bit of sprinkle though, with some white. I think that's cute.
Okay. Those three?
Yes.
Okay. And what about your stem? Which one's going to be the stem?
Oh.
You have your body of your pumpkin, and then you're going to have another color for your stem.
Okay. Oh my God. Let's make the stem white.
Oh, ooh, nice. All right. I'm going to readjust that just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, Dominique, you ready? Okay. All right, come on over. Watch the step. All right, so again, all we're doing here is heating up that metal. The metal has to be hot for the glass to stick to it. The furnace, this is where we keep all the liquid glass. Yeah. You see that dark line in the back towards the middle?
Yeah.
That's the rim of the bowl.
Oh wow.
And so about 5 or 6 inches. I'm on the other side of the bowl now.
Yeah.
And so now there's the glass in the bowl there.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I'll cool the pipe off behind me with some cold water so that we can grab the pipe together.
Okay.
I'm always going to keep my hand right around that area, so just make sure you don't ever reach past my hand.
Okay.
You can see why. Now it's welded on with a higher grade of steel. So once we have the glass on there, it's not going to conduct any heat over here. So at this point, it should still be nice and cool to touch. Okay, so.
Oh yeah.
Okay, one hand goes there, and then the other one goes,
Here?
yeah, and then the other one goes right about there.
Here.
Yeah, now keep spinning. Let's go with the white first.
Okay.
We're gonna start from the top and roll it across gently. Once you get to the end, pause, pick it up, do it again. And then we'll start to lower our hands so that we can start to kind of distribute the color to right about this angle.
Okay.
Everything past this is gonna get discarded, right?
Okay.
So we're focused on everything past the head.
Okay.
So let's melt that first coat, and we're
Okay.
still turning. I'm gonna let go so you can feel the weight of things.
Which way? Oh.
There it is.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, yeah.
And we're
Yeah,
gonna turn,
that's
we're
heavier
gonna
than I
turn
thought.
right, and we're gonna turn left. So 1 or 2 revolutions one way, and then the other. If you only go one direction, that's how you get the twist.
Okay.
Did you want it twisty or spotty?
I like twisty.
You like twisty. Okay, so yep. For now, let's melt the white. I'm gonna use the white kind of as a base, and then we'll add the purples on top of that white, and then we'll add it with that little bit of blue that you wanted to add as an accent as well.
Okay.
Okay, that's melted in enough that we start bringing it out. Just keep it turning.
Okay.
Slide your hand up behind mine and lift the pipe up while turning. We'll go to the purples. Same thing, start from that tip, roll it from the left to the right. Once you get to the end of the scoop, pause and pick it up, and then start to lower your backhand so you can distribute your color to about this angle here. Let's go 2 more. Last one's on you. 1 more. Whatever you get here, I want you to go ahead and pick it up off there. Keep it turning as you walk over to these bearings. Set it down past the bearings. I'll push it forwards. You insert it with the bearings.
Right
There,
here?
yep. Still turning though. Yeah. See how you stop for a second?
Okay,
So I'm going to stop.
leaning.
Yep. Now I'm going to stop you here. And more or less, let's go right about there now. It's a little bit less leaning now, right? Yeah. Speed, slow down a bit. Yeah. It's kind of counterintuitive, but everybody wants to go fast. As it gets molten, then you're just going to start whipping and stretching it around.
Okay.
So too slow it drips, too fast it whips. All right, let's keep turning as we bring it out. You're gonna add more purple to it. Hand goes here, pick it up, take it over to the purple while turning. Start from the tip, so you're gonna aim it down, rolling it from the left to the right. Once you get to the end, pause, pick it up, and do it again. Okay, start to lower your angle a little bit, right about here. Yep. Okay, 1 more. All right, melt that one in. You'll set it down, and I'll push this forwards for you while you insert it with the bearings. Right, maybe another inch or so. Yeah, right there. Yep. Slow down just a bit. And there you go. Back and forth for now. Later we'll do the twist once we have the blue incorporated. I think we'll do 1 more of that purple mix. And this one again, it's going to be a little bit more on you. I said another 5 seconds in there just to test you a little bit longer. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, as you're spinning, go ahead and start bringing it out of there. You just slide it all the way back to the bearings and then reposition your other hand up here so you can take it over and add your purples. Start from that tip, work your way across from the left to the right, and just kind of saturate everything, cover it all up. Don't go higher, go a little bit lower. So start to drop your backhand a little bit more. There you go. Pause, pick it up. I'm going to go 1 more, and we'll go right here. There it is. Yeah, actually looks good. Go ahead and melt that in. Set it down. I'll go another inch or so, and then go ahead and heat that up. All right, I'm gonna grab a little bit of water while you melt that in. Okay, let's start working our way out of there while spinning. Hand goes right here. Okay, now the blues, same kind of technique, just a longer surface. So as you roll it, just start to go down slowly so you can distribute the blue. Nice. And actually that looks pretty good. Go ahead and pick it up off of there and melt that in. Okay, so now what I'll have you do is we're gonna go 1 direction. I'm gonna have you go left. Got you going left, just keep going left. I'm gonna clean up that blue. And so again, by going 1 direction, just like a body of water and it creates a whirlpool, we're gonna whirlpool the glass and all the color is melted into the clear glass, so it also starts to stretch and swirl around eventually. Now, after it's nice and hot, what we'll do to speed up the process, we're going to lay the glass on top of this metal table, and we're just going to keep twisting the pipe again the same direction to the left. A couple more seconds. Okay, we'll bring it out, follow my lead. We're going to set it down at this angle and twist in place. So just keep twisting the pipe. Twist, twist, twist. There you go. Use all your fingers. Okay, now start to go towards the tip while you twist it. See that? Okay, now the shape's getting a little twisted, so let's reshape it a little bit. Right and left, left and right. Right and left, left and right. Okay, go ahead and let go of the pipe. I want to show you some of that movement. See how it's starting to twist on that?
That is so cool.
Now, it's still spotty here, so you're going to use a tool next to twist that up. So go ahead and have a seat here on that bench. You're going to use the tweezers, the second metal tool to the right. There you go. Okay, your left hand will go right behind mine. Go ahead and let go for a second. Grab them just like regular tongs. There you go. Okay. We're going to flip the glass and let it land right into the tips of the tweezers. Okay, pinch it firmly. Got it? Now twist the pipe. Good.
Oh,
Yeah, there.
oh, God. Do I just keep twisting?
Yeah, there you go. Okay, stop.
Okay.
Let go. See how you twisted all of that color now. Now, the very tip, I'm just going to cut that off so that way we don't have the spots. And all we have is that twisty design.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and just remain seated for a bit. So the idea there is now we got the pattern. Now I'm going to shape it up, and then I'll get the bubble started. I'll blow a little bit of air next. All right, so just hang out for a bit. You know what we call this shop, right? It's called the Hot Shop.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. It's so crazy. Like, this is the way that, like, I have a lot of glassware at home. So just to think that this is how it's
This is how it's usually made. Yeah, a lot of home, like custom-made glass, or there's things that are like blown into a mold that are massively produced, but somebody had to have made it first by hand, I would assume, and then they start to build a mold and go from there. So you melt like sand, and it's specific sand, it's silica, and then you start adding different minerals and metals to the sand, and as it melts, it then turns into glass. Think about when lightning strikes sand. It crystallizes it. Yep. So that's what happened. Back in the day, they saw that, and they just thought, okay, if we heat up the sand, it turns into glass. Okay, let me shape this up a little bit. Again, it's kind of a cylinder again. I'll kind of give it one more shape, and then I'll blow a little bit of air in there. Okay, quick puff. All right, air is trapped inside. We'll wait for the air to heat up. Now this one's so saturated with color, we're just gonna look at the shape. There it goes. And there's our bubble. Okay, so left hand Oni. I just want you to focus on spinning it. Everything's hot here, so don't reach over with your right. And just watch your glass and make sure it stays balanced. Oh, I can see it flopping around already. Oh, there you go, good little adjustment. Slow down just a bit. There you go. There it is, more or less. Okay, we'll let that cool down. And again, I'm gonna add the next final layer of glass over this. Okay, go ahead and grab your air gun. Go ahead and squeeze that little trigger on the glass. Move it up and down while you're turning. I saw that little adjustment. Yeah, go ahead and let go there. I got you. You can stop there. Yeah, look at you looking like a natural. She's all, shh, got it. I got this. Yep. All right. So next thing, I'll add the next layer, and then we'll shape it with this.
Yes.
All right. After we shape it, then I'll get this attached and go from there.
Okay.
All right. So And it's all kind of condensed. So as it blows, it's all going to stretch out. And it's going to come out together at the end. All right, let's go check out the furnace again. Watch the step. All right, there it is. And again, I don't need a heavy pumpkin, so extra glass, we can let it fall in there. But I also don't want to lose any of the color. So if I happen to lose color, it better be to lose in here than in there. You see, that's just extra glass. We just remelt and reuse that. Yeah, I'll cool the pipe down. And then this time I'll meet you back at the bench with that tool. Okay, here we go. You can dump out any water. And then I want you to grab the handle a little bit closer to the top.
Like right here?
Yeah, right around there. All right, here we go. Keep spinning. Right, up and down and up. There's the shape. Now just kind of keep it that shape while you're spinning it. Yeah, just kind of cradle. You're not even using much pressure. Good. Keep spinning and set your tool down while spinning it. You can go ahead and set your tool down.
Oh, okay.
And then let go of the tool. Again, do not reach across. Just try to balance it up. There it is, right around there. Nice. Okay, I got you. Go ahead and let go. All right, go ahead and come on out for a little bit again. Okay, so I'm going to blow it up. And naturally, it turns into a pretty round bubble. I have this mold over here. And you see the mold is what's we'll use. Yeah, yep. So we'll end up having to shape it. Instead of a round bubble, I'll have to shape it into more of that cone shape again. And then I'll eventually, yeah, I'll blow it up, and then me and you are going to roll it across the bigger metal table. Okay, so just give me a couple seconds, and I'll kind of take the lead here in a bit. All right, so you see all that extra clear glass, right? I'll blow it up, and that color will kind of fill in the void. See that? I aim the pipe down, take the air hose off, come on over here. All right, you can grab the pipe, and we're going to turn around together. All right, let's go ahead and roll it across. And I'm going to have you at an, yep, there you go. And then see the shape? Okay, now lower your backhand to kind of refine the shape some more towards us. I'm going to start letting go. I want you to start using all your fingers and thumbs. Look at mine. Okay. There you go. Keep that shape more or less consistent. There you go. Nice little pause there. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and let go. I'm going to check the size real quick. Okay, let's heat it up together. Come on over. Let's go back and forth now. Right and left and right.
Right and left.
Yeah. A little bit slow. Yeah, you beat me to it. Yeah, you already knew it. You already knew it.
Because I go fast. So
yeah. Yeah, you want it. But see how when you go slow, you kind of move around. It's going to move around a little bit, but then you kind of adjust your speed. Okay, here we go together. Let's go shape it one more time on that metal table. And we'll go right about this angle. Sorry, reverse.
Okay.
And back my way. Okay, stop. I'll take it from you there. Okay. So I'll go ahead and heat it up. I'm going to take over for a little bit. Okay. It's not just being hot enough, but once I'm in there, I'm going to blow. And that's what's really going to make the imprint. When I come out of there, me and you will go back to rolling it across that table again. And Jan, if you want to come around this side, you'll get a good perspective too. You can check it out. This is about 2,100 degrees. Yeah. Check it out. All right, push a little bit, and then I blow. All right, go ahead and grab the pipe with me. Careful not to go past my hand. Okay, we're gonna start at this angle now, and we're gonna use a little bit of pressure to kind of compress it, make it a little bit more narrow. Okay, no more pressure. Okay. Now let's just roll it from this angle to the tip. So we're gonna start, you have to go steeper and steeper. So we're not pressing, we're just kind of cooling off those ribs, the ridges.
Just like a slight.
Yeah, just on the outside surface. From the bottom back to the
From
tip.
being too sharp, I guess.
Well, the purpose of this is so that the definition doesn't fade away. If we skip this step and we go to heat it up and blow it up, the definition would get very light. It looks more like an orange more than a pumpkin, right? So you want that definition to really stay intact. So a little bit faster. And it's a fun sound. Back to the tip. And back down. All right, you're going to pick it up and keep it spinning and bring it over here. Set it down. Heat it up. Keep spinning. I'm going to grab the hose and I'll take the pipe from you in a bit. Okay, I got it here. Go and let go. Have a seat back on there again. Okay, you're going to grab the jacks, the big metal blade. Yep, that one you're going to hold down, not too tight. We don't want to cut it off. We're just going to squeeze it a little bit. Last thing you need to do is you cut too tight, then I won't be able to blow and you cut off the air, right? I'll guide you here in a bit. Okay, the other hand goes behind mine. Okay, we're going to go right around here. Let the blade start to close down lightly. Okay, I'm going to start to blow. Okay, no more squeezing, no more squeezing. Go and take the tool off for a second. Keep spinning. Watch the speed. Slow. There you go. Okay. Let me go ahead and heat it up again. All right. Next one, I'll have you squeeze again some more.
Soft,
Yeah.
Pinch it and it's not.
Okay, go ahead. It starts off kind of soft.
So slight pressure?
Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, a little bit tighter now.
Okay.
And stop. Okay, you can set the jacks down. Come on out. I'll have you stand right over here for now. Okay, look at that. So now I'm going to heat up just the bottom of the pumpkin so we can flatten that pumpkin using that paddle. So you go ahead and pick up the wooden paddle for now. Just have you hang on to it for a couple of seconds. Once I sit down, I'll let you know when, and we'll paddle the base of it together. Okay, I'm going to blow a little bit. Okay, bring the paddle in and gently. Okay, a little bit more. I'm going to blow a little bit. And let's go squeeze it a little bit harder now. Okay, off. Okay, one more time. Okay, I want you to use the corner and push the center in there. Create like a little dimple in the middle. You're going to follow me.
Right here.
Yeah, now follow me towards you though as you're pushing. A little bit harder now. And stop. Okay. You can set your paddle back down. Now the stem is going to be on a separate pipe. So I'm going to grab that pipe and get it ready. Your job is just to stand right here. Go ahead and grab the pipe and keep it turning. Now when I say flash, you'll pick it up, bring it over and heat it up.
Okay.
So let's practice real quick. Flash it, keep spinning. You'll set it down and then just insert it past the doors. 1, 2, 3, about 3 or 4 seconds. Then avoid touching the doors, bring it out, and then go ahead and set it back down. Pretty straightforward. Keep turning for now. Yep. And I'll let you know when to flash it again. Okay, go ahead and flash it. Keep turning. You'll set it down. Nice and deep. Deeper, deeper. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can start working your way back towards the bench. Okay, I'm going to get this coated with the white. I'm gonna add another coat of white. When I get out of your way, I'll have you flash it. Okay, you can go ahead and flash it. Let's go 5 seconds, a little bit longer. And I want you to just leave it outside there. I'll come grab it from you there. All right, go ahead and bring it on now. Okay, let go of it there. I'm gonna hand this one to you. And just go ahead and keep turning that one right about there. Back and forth for now. Okay, you can let go of that. I'm gonna hand you this one with the little blue tape. You're gonna stand over here on the right side. I'm gonna stuff this into the little smaller mold for the pumpkin stem. So I'm gonna attach this on top, and then we're gonna coil it over that pipe. So I'll guide you with that pipe here in a second. All right, bring the pipe over, and I'm gonna have you aim it up. Yeah, like that. And just hold it there for a bit. Okay, go straight and level. Hold it there. All right, go ahead and pull it out quickly. There it is. You can set that right in there. A little sharp edge. I'm just going to give that a little torch. And then your initials one more time. D, C. And there it is. All right, let me go put this one away. And again, if you want, you can follow me across. And we'll load it up. Da, 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 da. All right, let's put it next to our bowl. And there they are.
That is so beautiful. And that's how it cools down?
Yeah, so it slowly will cool down. It's gonna go back up to 950 where we have it staged at. And then I'll push a couple buttons and it goes down about like 50 degrees every hour. And then we'll leave it there for about an hour and let it soak that temperature. And then just slowly let it cool down overnight. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Think of like a paperweight or a marble, and if we were to just leave it here, yeah, the outside's cooling off way more rapidly than the core. Eventually, it's like adding water, right? There's too much difference in temperature, and it cracks. And so that's what prevents from that to crack. Cool stuff, huh? All right, let me finish up paperwork.
Okay.
I got one more minute with you guys. I'll do a quick little demonstration, and I'll let you guys out of here. Cool. So let's see. That was our pumpkin.
Oh gosh.
Now it's twist. All right. Let's see. All right, so no blowing. I'm just going to try to do it all in one heat. So no reheating. And here we go. Oh, I'm getting lost. Trying to salvage. Yes. It was leaves for a second. that's included. That one's included. I'll let you guys fight for who gets to keep it. But I'm only making one. There's our little swan or a little goose. Maybe put like a little ring around it if you could fit a ring around it. And it's on fire. All right, let me put that one away for you guys. Isn't it? Yeah, it starts off as a blob and then just turns into whatever your creativity. Yeah, no, and these are the same tools that we've been using for probably thousands of years now. They really haven't changed much, so. Let me put that one in here. And that was our swan clear demo. So all in all, 3 pieces. Picking up or shipping out?
Okay, so I think that I should have them shipped out.
Okay. If you change your mind, you can always give us a call and let them know. So for now, I just marked you as shipping. You're just going to fill out the gray box right there. I guess up north in Everett.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a, what is it? The Shack, the Shack Art Center. The Shack Art Center has a glass blowing studio there too. It's not, they don't have the same program as us, but I know they have like a museum in there, and sometimes the gallery is open, so you can go in there and check it out. Sometimes check out the glass blowers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There it goes. I'll give you guys my business card real quick too, if you want to just scan that.
Yes.
And you'll see my links and stuff pop up. Okay, yep. Or if you want, you guys can share it too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourselves. But yeah, other than that, the pieces will be ready in 2 days. So what, Wednesday? If you can't make it Wednesday, like it says, so it sounds like you're having it shipped out. Okay. We'll hold it for 2 months, so you don't have to come back Wednesday.
Okay, yeah, I'll come back.
You want to come back and get it then? Okay. So I'm gonna put pick up.
I'll come back here on the 29th. Hopefully.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Because he still wanted the information. I'm just saying. Special though, okay?
All right, yeah. Well, other than that, any questions? What do you guys think? Pretty fun stuff?
Yes.
All right, sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Safety goggles, those are gonna go in the jar. and then I'll escort you guys out and unlock the door for you. Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the tallest we get for the students is like this. Yeah, this is for the students. Now, if you want something like that, you got my info, and then you can custom order, and we could, yeah, I'm the glass man, so you can commission it and go from there. Yeah. I got projects right now lined up for like the next 2 months, so I don't mind taking some more. Now they have to wait a couple of days and wait for the anticipation for everything to turn out. Excuse me. Fire emojis chat. Fire emojis chat. Come on. Fire emojis chat. Let's go. All right, let me turn off the equipment. Let me go up there and see if anybody's even watching. Hopefully we got some people in here watching. Make sure you guys hit the follow button if you're not following. Share the show, all that. Fire emojis, just fire emojis. How about that? Just fire emojis for now. But yeah, this is my job right here. You guys got to listen and hear some of the process and explain to me the process, the specific tools. Let me go up there real quick and grab the camera and start getting ready to wind things down here at the shop. Let me see what's up with everybody in the chat. Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emojis. All right, let's see. Yeah, fire emojis. Let's go. What's up, everybody? We still got like 9 people in here. Man, that's cool. Well, thank you guys. Thank you. Now, let me walk you guys around the shop a little bit. Let me make sure I don't fucking eat shit as I go down these sketchy ass. Oh, hell no. Look at this shit. The screws are coming out. Look. Screws coming out there. I think we're at the reinforce. What the fuck? Look at this screw right here. The screw's not even on there. All right. Anyway. That's what it's supposed to look like. And that one right there is this. Anyways, what's going on, chat? What's going on, chat? Welcome to the shop. Start from the bottom. Yeah, we'll have to start from the bottom, work my way up. Woo! What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Disco time. Disco time. All right, let me scroll to the chat. You guys can stare at the disco ball. I'll see if there was any questions that I might have missed. Oh, I got a tip. Hey, Toasty. Thank you. Thank you so much. No need to do all that, but I appreciate it. Oh, this was for the students. This is for the students. There's our tip jar here. It says tips welcome. Thank you. You guys might have heard me say my name earlier. was, oh, hey, what's up? My name's, I go by Illis. Cat takers, what's up, cat takers? Let's see, man. Looks like we had a pretty good show here for that one class that I was teaching. Oh, we had a raid from Damn It Terry. Yeah, Damn It Terry with the glory hole. Let's go. Hey, thank you, Damn It Terry. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh, 11 people, man. Thank you so much. Everybody hanging out that's still here from the party. Appreciate you. I don't know if you see my question from the before part. Person assist you when they're blowing. Is that metal? Yes. See, this is where I left off at. Great form from your student. Ah, her friend or mom is so happy. Yeah, they were both loving it. Yeah, they were both loving it. They had a great time. And yes, thank you, Toasty, for holding it down. MOD, cat takers coming through. The glory hole gets Redward. She gets red boxed every time. Damn it, Terry. It's cool watching the class from overhead. It is. It's a cool different angle, right? And then, I mean, from there, you can see a better overall view of what I'm doing. I know sometimes I just have the phone kind of positioned right here. And that's kind of my sweet spot for me to kind of move the phone around and show you guys a little bit. But you know what? I should clock out for break because I'm actually on the clock right now. So I don't want to steal the company's time, quote unquote. I mean, at least take my 10-minute break and get paid for it. Okay. But yeah, that angle, I spotted the angle a while back, and periodically I'll set the phone up. I think this is like my third time having it up there. That's a pretty cool angle for people to kind of see the overall view of, you know, the process, right? Like adding color, reheating to the bench, shaping, back to the reheat, back to the glory hole, reheating, blowing it up, having the assistant blow while I shape or vice versa. And so it really makes for a cool perspective. I still want to fly out and take a class with them. Toasty, you're always invited anytime you come out to Seattle. And that goes for anybody else in the chat. Whenever you guys come out to Seattle, if you plan ahead and coordinate with me, I will rent the studio out and we will do a private one-on-one session. Cat takers, that goes out to you. Casey Webb, what up, what up, what up? It has to be hot in there, I would think. As the summer approaches, it's only going to get hotter, my friend. So yeah, if it's like 70 degrees outside, it probably is close to like 95, 100 degrees in the building here. And you got to think you're standing in front of that furnace. So it's definitely hot, especially by the glory hole. I love how you guys get red box when you guys say glory hole. We all know what we're talking about. We're talking about the glass blowing glory hole. It's starting to not be so glorious now. It's starting to dull down a bit. Here, let me show you guys the glory hole with the doors open. Oh, I can feel it here. Look at that. Now that's a big glory hole. Hey, zing! I'm here all week. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, let's close it back up. Let's go back to the disco ball for a little bit. All right, let's see. Casey, well, you just had the student step back to actually cool down. Yes. Whoop, whoop, success. Yeah, it's always nice when it's successful with the students. When it's unsuccessful, like let's say it breaks with the students, oh man, it just kills the mood. Like almost pretty much, I'm like, oh, well, there goes my tip. The tip's almost automatically gone. And then it's unfortunate because sometimes we'll have another class booked ahead. So like if it's a 30-minute session and we're like 20 minutes into it and it breaks, there's really nothing we can do about it. I always just kind of finish it off with like a little demonstration. I'll do like a flower, my little swan figurine, and end up having them walk out with something rather than nothing, aside from the experience. But it can happen. It does happen. Doesn't happen much, but it can. So success is always nice. And we always wait till it's put away. Like we have to make sure that it's in the box. Once it's in the box, then we just cross our fingers and hope that it makes it out of the box. Wait to see the raid. I know, that was so nice of Damn It Terry. Thanks again, Damn It Terry. Appreciate you. Hopefully some of the people are still in here from the raid. And new followers, thank you guys so much for following. And so they are so happy. It's amazing how art can. Oh yeah, I mean, they came in here with like a kind of a skeptical attitude, like, okay, what are we doing? What are we getting into? The one lady was afraid. She was like really timid. And then the first one, she was like kind of like, oh, she was like very kind of monotone for a while. And at the end, she definitely kind of loosened up a little bit and was like, yeah, this was fun. This is cool. I want that. I want this. I want that. And yeah, it's a fun activity. And then you get to walk away with the piece, and really makes for a good story, good time. And yeah, it can change people's lives for sure. Fire emojis in the chat. Fire emojis in the chat for Professor Illis. The professor's in the house. I love it, Toasty. Thank you so much. What's up, Emma? Bargain buys. Hey, bargain buys dropping the fire emojis. Appreciate your bargain. Let's see, who else we got in here with the fire emojis? Cat Taker's always dropping them. I think I'm almost catching up. Right. Experience is everything. Yes, experience is everything. Illis teaching the class. Thank you so much. Toasty, do you sell your work? Yes, Landon, I do sell my work. Follow me and check me out in the morning. And I'll be on tomorrow morning around 11-ish, 11 in the morning Pacific. So I'm out here in Seattle. And you can see my stuff that I have in inventory at home. Cat Takers BRB for sure. Fuse Glass Guy. Check it out, guys. Fuse Glass Guy is in the house. Check out his profile. He's another glass worker. He works with glass. He does more fusing and melting glass into really cool just images of glass, different colored glass. Check him out if you guys get a chance. Fuse Glass Guy. Damn it, Terry, still in the house with the fire emojis. Let's go. He just loves his whole. I do. I love it. Great show tonight. Thanks, Kat. Appreciate you. Yeah, it was a good time. You guys got to see me teach in my regular job when I'm teaching as an instructor, as a professor. They both did great. Yeah, they did. Love this. They ate so excited. They are so excited. Yes, they were. I would be too. Yes, perfectly done. I'll show you guys their piece real quick before I finish the show, and then we'll finish it with a raid of our own too. This is like a TV show I need to binge watch. Casey, binge away, my friend, binge away. Watching the class was awesome. Yo, thanks, Super Swan. Yeah, you guys get to see some of how it works when people take the 30-minute lesson. They each took 30 minutes, so it was about an hour class. And then we offer 2-hour and 3-hour classes too. Funny thing is on TV but I have no idea what's on, so I'm stuck. Yeah, forget the tube. Watch this one instead. This one's so much more interactive. And you get to chill with the chat too. You can't chat with the TV, so I guess you can, but ain't no responses or replies. This makes my mind relax and I feel at peace. It's very Zen-like sometimes when I'm in here and I'm not moderating and I'm not teaching and I'm just doing my own thing. And yeah, I can definitely be very meditative for sure. And you got the disco ball there to kind of tune things out. Different from the jump. JMP, that is. I love it. Shout out to JMP Glass. That's my dog. I'm going to tag him real quick. That's my dog. JMP Glass. And Fuse Glass Guy. Because Fuse Glass Guy, that's my dog too. Is it the Fuse Glass Guy? I think it's the Fuse Glass Guy. Or is it Fuse Glass Guy? I think it's Fuse Glass Guy. There he is. All Okay, let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. I thought the shipping or picking up was the hardest part. Yeah, it was the hardest part. They were like, "Oh shit, I don't know." They even were like, "Well, how long are you gonna be back?" Flood the chat with the fires. Let's go. Oh man, I love the fires. Let's go. At one time we had over 17 people. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh man, Christopher, thank you. Bargain buys, Toasty, Casey Webb. Start from the bottom. Start all the way from the bottom. That would have been a long time. I'm barely catching up right now. Super Swan. New eyes. Yeah. Thanks, damn it, Terry. Appreciate you. Anytime, I appreciate you even dropping by, even if it's just you. You bring some good energy. I love the glory hole. I love the red box when you get red boxed. Ramila's having a show tomorrow in the AM where he will be selling the glass pieces. That's my dog. All right, there we go. Back to the chat where I left off at. All right, let me show you guys their pieces. We made a bowl and a pumpkin. It's going to be on the top shelf on the right side. Here we go. And there they are. I'm getting burned. Ah, it's burning my hand. There we go. I'm not kidding. It's really hot in there. So we're going to run this program here. Run profile. We got a couple of different cycles. We're going to do the standard cycle today. And we're going to run that cycle now. And so this is going to be a 13-hour program. And it's going to go from 925 degrees to about, we usually can open the doors at about 175 degrees. And then the pieces should be fine. They'll be hot still to the touch, but we can take them out of there. All right, I'm going to clock back in. Got to go back to work. Let's finish this with the raid. I want to thank you guys again for hanging out, watching the show for as long as you guys did. For the people that hung in here for the longest, thank you so much. Any new people, make sure you hit the follow button. Support. Thank you for the support. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed yourselves. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. You guys got to see a little bit more of the process and got to see some new pieces. You guys enjoyed the rest of your night, and I might see you guys tomorrow morning. If not, I will see you another time. So let me finish it with the raid. Let's go ahead and finish it with the raid real quick, guys. Let's go with somebody that has a couple of viewers. This person has, let's see, should we go vintage, storage, scrapbook, quilting, heat transfer wraps. Let's go. Let's go CC deals, everything else. They only have 4 viewers. And then we'll drop off some fire emojis in there when we jump in there with the fire emojis. So let's jump in with the fire emojis, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.